Stakeholders in the oil and gas sector appeared before the ad hoc committee Tuesday to answer questions over the state of the nation's refineries. The investigative hearing was focused on the huge amount of money earmarked by the Nigeria National Petroleum Corporation for the turnaround maintenance of the refineries, as well as the engagement of contractors with questionable credentials.
Same, are you aware that Eni is a multinational or international oil company that is being subjected to prosecution by the public prosecutor of Milan for corruption charges in Nigeria?
Working with them primarily because they have technical expertise.
Antonio Pangano, who is the MD of Nigeria Ajip Exploration, a subsidiary, wholly owned subsidiary of Eni, all accused of partaking in $1.3 billion fraud scam Malabo in Nigeria. You have NNPC has no qualms, and indeed the Nigerian government has no qualms dealing with them simply because they have technical expertise.
And we went through their financing capabilities, their technical capabilities, and their marketing and logistics capabilities.
To grossly incompetent organizations. Organizations that had no history of running refineries or building refineries or maintaining refineries.
The Chief Operating Officer, Refineries and Petrochemicals, Kraga Anebo, blamed the amount earmarked for the project on the lack of consistent maintenance of assets by the federal government. But that was after a heated argument between Representative Abdul Razak Atungwa and the COO.
I have answered.
All right, so let's carry on in a very.
Do not shout at me,
don't you
do
talk
not
to
shout
that.
at me.
Who are you? I'm asking the question. Who are you not to be shouted at? You're wasting Nigeria's money. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. Now, yet you're being cheeky. You think you're sitting in your office, spending billions of naira, doing nothing about assets. When you ask questions, you're being cheeky.
We have not consistently maintained the assets.
Yes.
So when you haven't consistently maintained the assets, they keep deteriorating further.
Right,
So
and these assets are owned by government.
Yes, sir.
And run by government.
Yes, sir.
And government has failed to maintain them. Yes, the answer is yes.
Well, I guess you could, yeah.
The House is also demanding that the NNPC furnish it with audited documents of its accounts, among other things.
Then we're also expecting to have an audited account of NNPC and also the budget for the same period of time, 5 years.
The controversy has always been whether the NNPC should be left solely in the hands of the federal government to manage while billions of dollars are being expended on maintenance with little or nothing to show. Pengerson expressed its position on that.
The government should allow market forces to determine pricing, and we should end subsidy, either commercial or technical.
The House of Representatives is investigating the NNPC for earmarking the sum of $1.87 billion for the turnaround of the refineries across the country. Charity Tonko, ITV News, Abuja.